Hello there, my little maple leaves. Today I'll be showing you a quick guide on distracting and some tips. The basics. To start, what is distracting really? Distracting, or kiting, is a practice in which a user provokes the twisteds and keeps the twisteds on them throughout the entire floor, but far enough away as to eliminate the danger of being hit. Keep in mind that most valid distractors have at least 4-star speed so that they can outwalk most twisteds and rarely need to sprint, with the help of the dog plush and speedy shoes. The most common distractor is Goob. With 4-star speed and 2-star stealth, he is considered perfect for basic distracting. His low stealth allows him to pass through most other tunes without worrying about leading twisteds onto them. However, it should be noted that it requires quite a bit of skill to kite twisteds such as Twisted V or Twisted Pebble with him. Other relatively common distractors are Sprout, Tisha, Flutter, and Pebble. The first three all have 4-star speed and 3-star stealth, with Pebble having 5-star speed and 3-star stealth. Sprout, Tisha, and Flutter are good with a team that has higher stealth as not to run the risk of losing the twisteds. Pebble is fast enough to distract all twisteds with relative ease and is armed with a bark ability that has the same effect as an air horn, allowing him to draw the twisteds back to him if needed. Louie also has 5-star speed and 2-star stealth, albeit at 1 heart, sacrificing survivability for speed. If you are an experienced distractor, tunes with 3-star speed can be used, though you will have to use the sprint-tap method, a method in which you repeatedly sprint, walk to regain stamina, and sprint again. If you do choose this method, Brightney, Glisten, or Tegan are good choices due to low stealth and, in Tegan's case, the ability to heal herself if necessary. As for trinkets, dog plush and speedy shoes are generally recommended, while any that don't decrease speed and dog plush will work. Clown horn and ribbon spool, or ribbon spool plus dog plush will work. Also, when distracting, be sure to always be looking around and be aware of your surroundings.
How exactly do you distract? This is probably what you came for. First things first. Distracting takes practice. Not only does it require quite a bit of skill, it also helps to have good spatial awareness for kiting routes. Don't worry if you don't get it the first 5 times. I didn't either. Gather twisteds as soon as possible when entering floors. These or Brightneys in blackouts can help with this. Be careful when doing this. Make sure not to head directly into a twisted with another on your tail or run into especially tight spaces. After gathering the twisteds, go to an unoccupied area, such as the broken elevator or any room with no machines. For regular twisteds, find an area that no one will walk into, such as fake Ellie or a room without machines, and just kind of walk or run in circles. If the area is tight, you can sprint around turns. Make sure to keep at least a bit of distance from the twisteds in case of lag or panic mode happening unexpectedly. To avoid these problems, make sure your Wi-Fi or internet is high, or play close to it. Panic mode shouldn't happen too soon if you check the chat often when someone says GT. Then you can distract in more open spaces, as now most tunes will be near the Ellie. Be careful when it's panic mode and wait for people to say EA if you have lots of twisteds on your tail. Then begin quickly making your way over to Ellie. Stamina regeneration tunes speed helpers can be very useful now. Example, Tisha, Flight, Astro. Goob is also helpful if you can't make it in time, as he can pull you in with his ability. Distractor etiquette. Be mindful of which tunes have low stealth, especially when using a tune with 3-star stealth. Steer clear of tunes such as Shrimpo, Brightney, V, Goob, Tegan, Louie, and Glisten. Don't go to the elevator until most or all of your teammates have reached it, as not waiting or your team can result in your teammates getting hit at the elevator. One exception to this is if you're playing Goob to pull teammates. If you say you're distracting, then distract. Don't extract if you already said you would distract. This should be obvious, but don't lead the twisteds to anyone. Communicate with your team. If you're low, tell a healer. If you can't distract a certain twisted, tell your team. Best items to have as a distractor, in my opinion, is bandage, bottle a pop, box of chocolates. Most importantly, don't use distracting as an excuse for griefing.
Okay, that's all. I hope this helped. Please subscribe and like if you want. See ya in the next one.